Let's turn to exploring the Shema, discussions on the issues of Trinity. And let's just jump back into the study where we left off. Let me scroll down to the section. Remember, we're in paper 3, Who or What is the Holy Spirit? And we just now broke ground with the Who or What is the Holy Spirit, the Filioque debate, Eastern Orthodoxy, the Latter-day Saints, and social Trinitarian thoughts. So let's click on that and jump into the study. Let's see, where did I leave off? We just read some information about Eastern Orthodoxy from, I think it was Wikipedia. So now we're ready to pick up my own commentary. All right, so we're having these discussions on the nature of the Holy Spirit, but in order to gain a better appreciation for the way different denominations, such as Eastern Orthodoxy, and different Christian groups who call themselves Christian, like the Latter-day Saints, the way they appreciate the role of the Holy Spirit, right, in relation to this Trinity study, since we're on the final paper, which is the Holy Spirit. We have to back up a little bit and talk some more about social Trinitarianism and look at the way Eastern Orthodoxy interprets this giving of the Holy Spirit. And this is where we're going to start getting into this debate known as the Filioque debate. So let's pick up my commentary here. I say, related to the, quote, how and why, end quote, of the specific Holy Spirit beliefs of Eastern Orthodoxy is the divisive topic referred to as Filioque. Now, the Latin term Filioque, we're going to find out here in a moment what Filioque refers to. But many, in my experience, many Protestants or evangelical Christians or maybe even Catholic Christians are really unfamiliar with what we're going to be talking about. They're not really concerned about this particular debate. It's more something that's discussed in maybe Greek Orthodox or Eastern Orthodox circles, since it's so relative to their form of belief about the Holy Spirit. But here's what I have to say. Indeed, a Holy Spirit commentary would not be complete without including some references to this well-documented, religiously important historical occurrence. So it is important, especially those history buffs out there. It's vitally important. It's a very important part of church history. In fact, you may not have known what I'm about to say next. Let me just read it for you instead of getting ahead of myself. As is well known by historians in theological circles, the Church of the West and the Church of the East actually split from one another. It's called the Great Schism of 1054. Over matters related to differences in interpretation over some key passages in the New Testament. Scroll up there. Some key passages in the New Testament, and particularly a single verse in the book of John as it pertains to a line in the later Western creedal confession with its quote-unquote extraneous details surrounding, quote, the procession of the Spirit, better known by its Latin term, Filioque, which I say, and I'm going to supply just a short definition here for you. The term Filioque means, quote, and from the Son. That's the Latin breakdown of Filioque, and from the Son. So, I know that was kind of a mouthful there. What I'm trying to kind of alert us to the fact, or just introduce us to the idea, is that this was not simply a disagreement over the color of the carpet, where one church denomination split, formed their own denomination, went down the street, started a new church, yet they're still Baptists or something like that, right? We have, First Baptist Church on the corner of Main Street that, they have a disagreement over some minor theology or church policy, and they split and then go down the street and form the Second Baptist Church of Main Street or something like that. But the breakaway is that the other church still is a kind of a within the same denomination. Of course, I'm being a bit humorous in my description, but you guys catch the idea here.